Alrighty then, what's up everybody? Welcome to this video. In this video I'm going to go briefly over basically how I do things. So some of you might be wondering about the boxes I draw in into the charts. So I'm going to show you. It's pretty basic. I've shown this before. I'm going to do it again. I'm going to use the euro dollar for example because it's a nice example on how this is done. Basically what we're talking about is using different time frames here. I will be using on the euro dollar, I'm going to use the daily time frame, show you guys how I would go about drawing in this box. I mainly use the 4-hour for this, but it's more clear on the daily. So if it's not too clear on the 4-hour, I might bump up to a daily chart. So let's get right into it, and we shall see how this works. So basically what we're seeing here, if you take a look at the boxes right here, this is nothing more than support and resistance, right? So the boxes represent support and resistance structure. I'm going to clear some of these out so we can see it a little better. So let's get rid of this line here. Remove. And once again, the boxes, there's nothing holy about drawing in some boxes on a chart, right? It doesn't mean that if the market goes inside the boxes, I will be buying or selling. You can see that clearly here on the last example. This is as you can see, 2 boxes in here. You can take a look at the previous videos. I think it's the last 2 previous videos where I talk about this area right here for a potential buy. I drew in the boxes, I didn't get long, so there's nothing there other than me just drawing in some support in this case. So let's take a look at what we have here. If we look left, so first of all, let's start by taking a look at the current market, and you might hear my precious dog in the background, and that's nothing but love right there. So there are different ways to do it. I like to draw in the boxes using the wicks as well. So sometimes when you do that, your boxes will be quite large, but I mean, like I said, you can do it on a smaller time frame, narrow it down, make it more clear. The reason for why I'm using the daily chart here is because you see that we did obviously we've been going down here on the euro dollar, and you can see that we did break and close below this point right here, right, boom, and this right here, and we are currently putting in a outside return or a pullback. And I'm sorry about the dog here, and we're currently putting in the pullback. So we can do multiple things here. We can start by using the Fibonacci, for example, from the highest high here, drawing it back down, and you can see that we do get a let's do it like this, boom. So if we, for example, let's take the nearest point right here. Jasmine, hættu. This is all very loose here on on the recording. And we can take the nearest structure, which is right here, and we can draw a box right here. Boom, like so. We can draw a couple of boxes, or we can draw a large box. You can see that if, where does the, right here, boom, here's a box, and as you can see we do have the 50% inside that box, so we might get a pullback up to the 50% right here, boom, all the way into this box right here. We may look for opportunities for a short if the market comes up to this box right here. We might go even a little further back here, and you can see these two levels right here. The only thing that bothers me about this is this long wick right here, and this is as you can see, this is quite a large drop here. I do believe that this is the Brexit right here, if I'm not mistaken, and well, it might not. Is this the Brexit? I think so. It was on the 28th or 27th. This is the 24th. Whatever, it doesn't matter. This wick does bother me though. So if I'm drawing in the box here, I would do it like this, but as you can see, this is getting super big, like so. You could do it like this. I'm not saying that you shouldn't do it like this, but like I said, I do this to get clearer views on the lower time frames. So in this case, I could do it like this. So you could either do it from the top box here, or you can do a box like this, or take the wick into consideration like so, right? Then it's just a matter of going down to the smaller time frames, and let's say the 1 hour, and as you can see right here inside this area, this is getting pretty cluttered up here, so let's hope we can. I want to get rid of the Fibonacci. Boom. Let's remove that. Boom. Alright, so as you can see right here inside our area, which is basically represented here in so I think I would take the top box here and just make it one whole big box. But you can see in here that I'm looking for shorts inside this area. I got my short right here on this bat pattern, so that's one of the potential shorts you could get. Of course, there are other possibilities. I mean, you and then I'm talking about entries. For example, you might not trade the bat pattern, so you might trade the ABCDs. For example, if you're building up to your entry, boom. Let's see. So we got the ABCD here inside our structure box, and you can see if you look left, this would be relevant to this high right here, so you could hide your stops above this guy right here, which is the X leg of the bat pattern. Of course, you might need a double top, for example, let's say an ABCD and a double top, like so. Boom, 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 like so. And you might need that to enter the markets. You might need a pin bar candle. You might need a lower, lower, lower close. You might need whatever. Doesn't matter. Basically, what I'm saying is, this is how I draw in these areas. And I do admit this is not the best example. So I thought it was pretty good when I looked at it, but then when I started to explain it, I think I got a better one here on the Aussie dollar. Let's take a look at that. And that's current as well, so that's better. So let's check a look at the Aussie dollar here. Let's check out to the 4 hour. I just did that moments ago. So like so, and if you draw this out, you will realize why I am drawing this box in here. And actually I want to shrink it down just a hair, like so. Boom. And you can drag it out. You don't need to drag it out. It's just a I don't really do that. It's just a reference here. You can see, basically, you can see inside this box or inside this area here, there are a lot of structure points, right? Both support and resistance. So inside this area, I will be looking for for example, a short. Since we did get a lower close here on the 4 hour, it's not so. It's not super obvious, but you did get that. I do admit that these wicks right here do concern me as well. So we might draw in another box here. Boom. So just next to each other. And you can draw this, of course. We can have this green to represent support. Boom. Alright, so you can trade the market both ways. So let's say that I will be looking for a short here, and this is a potential short. You can see I've mapped out the risk reward here. I could hide my stops above this guy right here, and then again we have the green box in here, so I'm short. Boom, and I can twist it and go long, look for long opportunities inside the green box, right? So, but nothing is. I'm not drawing these areas on, and I'm just gonna trade every area I see, right? So that's not the point. Like you see right here, I drew this on. I've mapped out the risk reward. That doesn't mean that I've shorted the market. I haven't. So I'm still waiting here for for some kind of entry reason, right? If the market would give me like a strong push to the upside and then a deny, like a nice looking pin bar candle here, maintaining the risk reward, then it would be a different story. Then I might short it, right? So that's how I do it. And when you draw these boxes on, you can like I leave them all on all the time. You can see we have a box right here, and just to show you guys how this works, you can obviously see that this is an old box, and I have a box inside the box, and you can see how the market moved. This is drawn on, and I have another video of this when I'm drawing the cipher pattern on. Then none of this has happened yet. So you can see how the market moved into my area here. It's a large area, so I'm not gonna be shorting just anything. we get the double top here, like I was just explaining moments ago. Maybe you need a double top. Maybe you need a overbought market. Boom, boom. Let's see if we get the divergence here as well. Double top, add structure, boom. We have some divergence here as well, boom. Sell next bar market, right? So, and you can see the rest. And here's the other area. We went down into that other area and we got the support, boom, boom. Right, so it's pretty basic, it's pretty simple. I just want to give you guys, I just want to make a video basically and show you guys how I do it. Again, this doesn't mean that I trade every area I drew in or every box I see. There has to be a reason, an entry reason, right? So the reason for the first example, the euro dollar, which ended up not being the greatest example in the world, I have the reason inside my area. I have the bat pattern here. I'm waiting for the bat pattern to complete. If it does, I will short this biatch. Right? That would be my entry reason. So, not much on my radar for today. No trades this week. But like I said, I'm waiting for the euro dollar here. I'm waiting for the I'm waiting on the Aussie dollar. The dollar yen, I'm a little disappointed. I'm missing out. If you check out the last video I made, I'm talking about this area right here where I actually did get long. But when Friday came, I decided to, as I usually do, start to manage my positions, because I don't really want to hold positions over the weekend unless they are like a daily or 4 hour. So as you can see here, I got stopped out. Boom, I think it was about right here. So I got about, what was it, 90 pips I think on this trade, which was pretty nice. But I did, my original targets are up here, and you can see another box. Boom. And you can see here, here is a large bat pattern on a daily bat pattern. You can see we've been figuring or running our slow but steady up until this area here. So this was my original target. I haven't found a way to enter yet. I'm not going to be entering just because. So yeah, if you've been watching this whole video, I have made a new channel which is called Motivation Cliches, and an Instagram account. So it's basically, it's gonna be me posting some cliches, some motivations. I'm gonna talk around the motivations. I don't think they're cliches, just to be clear. It's sarcasm, the cliche part. I love these motivational quotes, and I'm gonna be doing another YouTube channel regarding the quotes and talking about the quotes, what they mean to me especially. So you can check that out on Instagram and YouTube. I haven't made a video just yet, but if you have the chance, go ahead, type in Motivational Cliches, subscribe to the channel, and I will be making videos pretty soon about the cliches I'm posting. So thanks for today. I'll be making another video very soon, on Wednesday probably, and hopefully I'll get some updates to you on my trading this week. I wanted to make a a video about the boxes. I made, like I said, I made them before, and I'm probably gonna do it again, but it's pretty simple. I didn't really have anything else to talk about, so yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.